March 7. 161. Antoninus Pius, Emperor of Rome, died at Lorium, aged 23. 1274. Thomas Aquinas died. He was descended from the Counts of Aquino, in Italy. There was a great contest for him between his family and the monks when he was a youth, but he eluded the vigilance of his keepers, became a theologian, and was called the Evangelical Doctor. His works have been often reprinted in 17 volumes. Folio. 1575. The General Assembly of Scotland enacted that no comedies, nor tragedies, or such plays, shall be made on any history of canonical scriptures, nor on the Sabbath day. 1589. Walter Raleigh, having expended £40,000 in attempting the colonization of Virginia, without realizing the expected gain, made an assignment of his patent to Thomas Smith and others, with a donation of £100 for the benefit of the colony. 1661. Gough and Whalley, the regicides, arrived at New Haven, where by the connivance of the deputy governor and clergyman, they effectually eluded discovery during the remainder of their lives. 1755. Thomas Wilson died, Bishop of Sodor and Man, an excellent prelate and an eminent writer on theology. 1769. Samuel Derrick died. Originally a linen draper in Dublin, subsequently writer of pamphlets in London, and finally master of ceremonies at Bath and Tunbridge. 1771. Thomas Martin, an English antiquarian, died. He wrote a history of his own native town, and made a valuable collection of antiquities, etc. 1777. James Aitken, alias John the Painter, was hanged on a gallows 60 feet in height for setting fire to the rope yard at Portsmouth. He confessed his having set fire to the vessels at Bristol Quay and that he was stimulated to these acts by Silas Deane of the American Congress. 1778. American frigate Randolph, Captain Nicholas Biddle, 36 guns and 305 men, blown up about 9 at night, in an action of 15 minutes with the British ship Yarmouth, 64 guns. Captain Biddle perished, at the age of 27. Only 4 of the crew were saved. 1781. A British soldier jumped over the palisades at Gibraltar, and notwithstanding 1143 musket balls were fired at him, succeeded in reaching the Spanish lines, waving his hat. 1788. Clinton County, in New York, erected. 1794. Revolution at Warsaw. The Russians with Jen Englistrom and their ambassador, driven out of the city by the Poles. 1794. The mulatto Jean Bellegarde and his second, Pelik, with 300 followers, surrendered to the British at St. Domingo. The chiefs were sent to the United States. 1795. The British squadron, Sir Edward Pellew, captured near the Penmarks 8 French vessels, burned 2 ships, 3 brigs and 2 sloops. 1801. The British expedition under Lord Keith, consisting of nearly 200 sail and an army of 15,330 men, arrived in Abu al-Kir Bay, Egypt. 1803. Francis Egerton, Duke of Bridgewater, died. He was the projector of the Medway Canal in England. 1804. British and Foreign Bible Society founded in London. A clergyman of Wales, whom the want of a Welsh Bible led to London, occasioned its establishment. 1808. The Portuguese royal family arrived in Brazil, fleeing before the arms of Napoleon to the colonies. 1809. Schenectady County, New York, taken from Albany. 1810. Cuthbert Collingwood, the English admiral, died in his ship off Minorca. He entered the British Navy at an early age, and by his talents rose to the highest rank. His most distinguished service was the part he bore at the Battle of Trafalgar. On the fall of Nelson in that conflict, the command devolved on him. The victory on that occasion was attributable to the nautical skill, prudence and courage of Collingwood, and his ship was the first to break through the French line. 1814. Battle of Craonne in France, in which the French under Victor and Ney defeated the Allies, took 6 generals and about 6,000 prisoners. 1828. Richard Stockton, a son of the signer of the Declaration of American Independence of that name, died at Princeton, New Jersey. He was one of the foremost supporters of Washington's administration. 1844. Florida admitted into the Union. Query 3D.